So this is the current depiction of black women that's being pushed out there into the world. I seen this post recently on Instagram of this depiction of supposedly the current state of black women. We are the
You are the minority of the minority, babe. And it's not good, right? But instead of blaming other people for their depiction of the black community, what you need to be talking about is the black community depicting themselves in this way. See, what this is depicting is ghetto culture. And unfortunately, ghetto culture has a majority of black people in it. Does that mean that all black people are ghetto? No. Not in the slightest, but it also doesn't stop the fact that almost all ghetto people are black. Just like if somebody was making a picture about a bunch of hillbillies, they'd typically be white. They're not going to make a bunch of black hillbillies because statistically, even though black people can be hillbillies, most hillbillies are white. Does that mean that all white people are hillbillies? No, it just means that the certain demographic of people that delve in the culture of being hillbillies are white. This is equivalent to a white doctor looking at a picture of white hillbillies and going, so this is the new depiction of white people. No, it's a depiction of hillbillies that happen to be white. And if you don't fall into that category, then you shouldn't be upset. But if you are upset, you shouldn't be mad at the people that look at you as a hillbilly. You should be mad at the motherfuckers that literally create that culture. If I was a white man and I saw a picture of white people acting a fool, I wouldn't be mad at the person who drew the picture. I would be mad at the white people they interacted with that made them think that that's what white people are. See, to be truly evolved, your video should have instead been talking about how this is disgusting, that this is how we're viewed. I am so disappointed in my brothers and sisters that act like fools so much that this is the common depiction of what we are now. You need to be holding your people accountable. You need to talk to the ghetto community and tell them that this is not the depiction of us that we should be putting out there. We should not want this to be what we're viewed as. And you also have to stay consistent with your ideology. If you're the minority and you don't want to be treated like the majority acts, right? Because you're not that person, then you also have to acknowledge that you have to think about white people that way, right? Because you can't hold white people accountable for something that their ancestors never did. There's literally a 30% chance that any white person in America has owned a slave, and you say that all white people are bad and all white people are slave owners because of something a couple of white people did hundreds of years ago. But turn around and you see your own people acting fools in the present day, and you go, you shouldn't bunch us all up together. I know that it's 98% of us, but you shouldn't bunch us together. Okay. So you shouldn't bunch other people together. Point is, if you don't like how you're viewed, talk to your community, not the people that view you that way.